Hey you guys, it's me Kianna coming at you, and you see where I'm at, so you know what time it is. We are in the kitchen and we're going to be fixing gourmet candy apples. Now, what kind of candy apples are we going to make? We're going to make gourmet ones, and we're going to take it up a notch, and we're going to, you know, have it look so nice that you can actually give them as gifts, and or you can even sell them. So, I told you what ingredients you're going to need on the previous video, so make sure you check that out and you'll know what you need to actually fix or what you'll need to fix this item. But I already took the liberty of fixing one, and I wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like. So, here it is. This is caramel chocolate, white chocolate, and dark chocolate apples. And they are going to be delicious. So I'm going to show you actually how to make these caramel double chocolate candy apples. So let us begin. There you go. Thank you. Go ahead. Alright, so what we used is something that's really convenient, you guys. It is this microwave candy apple kit that you can get in your local food market. It looks like this. It comes with a bowl. Alright. And you can use whatever kind of ingredients you like to use. If you want to use M&M's, Reese Pieces, any kind of little candies you want to make. You can even use coconut flakes. Anything that you want. I couponed and got, I had already in my stockpile, this glaze. You can use this as a dessert topping, but on the picture it's used for cake, so of course somebody would automatically just think that you can only use it for cake. But I'm going to show you how you can think outside the box and use it as a drizzle, which is perfect for these apples. So I have this in white chocolate, and I also have it in your regular brown chocolate. Then I have my morsels. As I told you guys, I go to the wholesale place and get a huge bag of morsels. This is a huge bag. My hand is next to it. This is 72 ounces. Now, we're not going to need all of this, so you're definitely going to have a handy storage bag, Ziploc bag, because you can make cookies or whatever for the holidays out of it. We also have our apples. And I showed you guys you need whatever amount of apples you want, but I bought a whole tote of apples because they were a special price if you buy the tote. Now, they have other items out there. This is called a caramel apple wrap, and what you do is you just use these little sheets of caramel, drape it over top of the apple, and then you place it in the oven. I think it says for 5 minutes, and that just basically melts it to the apple, and then you can go ahead and, you know, place your chocolate chips. But this is the thing, you want to use your caramel as your sticky base, okay, because that's what's going to basically act as a glue. Not only does it add, of course, another flavor or another layer of flavor, but it acts as a glue for whatever you want to add. And like I said, keep in mind you can add whatever kind of candies you like. You all know we coupon. So if you have several little bags of candy that you use as filler items, you couponers know what I'm talking about. Why not take advantage of it and make a variety, a whole platter of these apples, and as a dessert for your dinner table, or your little buffet that you're going to have for the holidays. Why not have all of these apples on it? And it can have different kinds. No one knows that you only had one, you know, if you only had a couple of bags of different varieties of candy. Nobody knows. And you got rid of all those little bags of candy that you maybe had in your stockpile. So, I've already taken the liberty of melting the caramel. And it's just like this. Okay? You want to stir it around to make sure it's an even temperature all the way around. Thank you, honey. Alright. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and pan my camera down so you guys can actually see. All right, you guys. So this is the apple that we've already made. I'm in the middle of the video. Can I call you back? All right. No. No. Okay. Yeah, now. All righty. Bye-bye. All right, you guys. So we're going to take, they come with, the kit comes with a whole variety of, well, not a variety, a whole bunch of these sticks. So what you're going to do is, now this is the time you're going to probably want to have some wax paper, because if you have wax paper, it's great to put the wax paper down first, you guys, and that way it has no problem with getting off of the surface, okay, and it also remains flat at the bottom. All right. I'm not making a lot of them, plus I'm making them just for instructional, so you guys know how to fix them. I'm going to show you what you do. You're going to take this apple and you're going to dip it in the caramel, take your spoon and go all the way around the sides like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's the wonderful thing about this, because remember, we're going to add different layers of candy on top. So it doesn't have to be perfect as far as with the caramel. This is something great that you can do with the kids, you guys. Like I said, give it as gifts. Since you're making it homemade, you don't have to be stingy with, you don't have to be stingy with the apples that you give. So you can give more than one, if you like. Alright. Now we're going to make sure that the top of the apple also has caramel, because we're going to add loads of the chocolate chips. Now, as you can see, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. You're going to take a handful of your chocolate chips, okay? Making sure, of course, your hands are clean before you do that. That goes without saying. And then you're just going to simply press them. You're going to start pressing them onto your apple. Don't move the apple, you guys. Use whatever it's on, whether it's a sheet, cookie sheet, or whatever is on. You want to use that as your swivel device. Alright, and I'm just simply going around the bottom, pressing that into the bottom. This is something that you definitely want to, not let this sit for a long time, because the caramel, once it dries, it's not going to be as sticky. Ooh. 1 second, baby. Alright, so you're just going to continue to press. Continue to press. Again, this is a great project to do with the kids. As for Pootie's eating the chocolate chips. And the ones that fall by the wayside, you could just simply pick them up and press them. Now, if you have any gaps, okay, if you have any gaps, you could just simply press individual morsels into it. You okay, Pootie? Alright. Alright. Until basically the caramel is all covered. That's why I bought such a big bag of morsels, you guys, because I didn't want to skimp on them. Plus, I wanted to have the opportunity to make some other items. Plus, for $6.99, I couldn't pass the deal up because you know how much they are actually in the food market. You can get a bag of morsels for about $4 and it's a regular 16-ounce bag. I got 72 ounces for $6.99. You do the math. I'm going to do a video one day on buying in bulk and actually show you guys the importance of it and how you can actually save big time doing it. But what I'm doing right now is just picking up a few morsels that I wanted to use. Go ahead, Putty. Thank you, honey. To cover up some of the. Alright. And as you can see, it looks like it would be really messy to fix these, you guys, but it really isn't. Look, I don't have that much on my hands. You want to press some around the edges again. That way when you lift it up from the wax paper, they are all around the entire apple. We're just pressing it down even more, pressing it into the caramel. Like so. And that is the apple, you guys. Now, at this point, what you want to do is you want to use that drizzle you want to keep doing that around the base. Remember, it's already sticky, so it's not going to go anywhere. You can turn it sideways to make sure you get the sides. And like I said, this is a great way to give a personal little gift for like maybe neighbors, co-workers. It doesn't take much time, you guys, so we did a shortcut and we didn't have to make Alright, now this is thicker because I did not remelt it because I'm trying to show you guys, but when you remelt it, it gets thin like that. Okay, as you can see the difference. But both, trust me, it's double chocolate. They'll love it. And you can just take those little you get those little dollar store bows. You're just going to simply wrap it around. You can also go to the dollar store and get those little cookie bags, you guys. Use the cookie bag. Again, thinking outside the box. You don't necessarily have to use everything for what it says on the box or the label. Use those cookie bags. Use the cookie bags. Use the cookie bags, you guys, as a great way to store these apples, and then put a little ribbon around the top. And there you are. Simple, great savings, great idea, and a great homemade gift. So on that note, you guys, I hope I've helped you. Think outside the box. Do all kinds of apples. Do a little platter with all different kinds. Trust me, you will wow everyone at the holiday party or your family event. Love you all so much. Be blessed.